Hello.
Thank you for coming. Let's... The Brotherhood is all about keeping technology. They are isolationist and belligerent. I have no doubt that they plan to... I've heard through our channels that it has some research. I'd like to get what I can from it and use that data for the good of humanity. All of humanity. Unlike... First, I'm going to pull off whatever log data I can. Then I'll use some of the tech around here to upgrade its weapons systems. Shouldn't be more... There are plenty of... Thank you.
It's almost like Vegas has an army now.
Hello.
Hi. If you're looking... Personally, no. But thanks to you, Julie says we're a lot better. Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. Out of sight, though it has a noble goal.
Listen, I want to thank you for helping me out. But at least I got the chance to try. Thank you for... This better not be about the... Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like it, but I can tell you it looks like it was fabricated before. Some kind of tech. I'm gonna say mid-2200s. Why does it... Okay, then I guess I'll be back at the 188. Maybe digging in some dirt for scrap metal or something.
Hello again. Like I said before, I'm fine doing research back here. Even if it is a bit boring. Don't mind me. I'm just No offense and... That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the... If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is... I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking... All right, let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help, things to learn. I'm not exactly a mercenary, but taking out scumbags of this magnitude wouldn't cause me to lose any sleep. Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those... She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor. I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should... First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the... Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting. I wish you both... Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
Hi.
Just as a warning, my covert bandaging skills are a little rusty. What a shame. Ouch! Here we go! Here we go. Oh. Maybe I should have stayed back in NCR after all.
Need to tighten up my prices again.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people and if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still... Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sight. They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they keep rolling over people. They'll regret... Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town. Kaisar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Kaisar, not Kaisar's ideals. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old... I figured us mutants needed a place to call... One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the... Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with a... Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences. Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all... We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies. Don't know what happened to my friend. Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their trouble is the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being same as any civilized town. Dachshunds.
Spotted some humans down the road. Could be great cons again. Jimmy! Little Jimmy! Oh, Jimmy! I watch over the big... Another human. One was enough. Bother someone else. Humans are always step... It is different, right? Dr. Henry, he's one of you. Go speak.
They say those robots on the strip are running around with different faces or something. Don't ask, because I don't know. I assume this is about something... It's neural degradation. Biomed gel can only preserve a living brain for so long. I haven't left Jacobstown in years, but there was one woman in Novak, Gibson. Aside from her, I know that the Fiends and Caesar's Legion fight alongside dogs. There could be viable specimens. I prefer the solitude, and having a bunch of super mutants.
Hello. So, you're back. Doc, as for your request, it's a bit... As for the price for this film... He and I had joined up with the same caravan. Hooray!
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR. Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that's... Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. You're human. I'm not asking you to kill...
Again, you interrupt. Very well. All right, let's see here. If I transplant this... Have a seat.
Muties aren't so tough if you've got the firepower. Our business is with the mutie. I've always known when to fight and when to back down, and it seems to me my men and I are...
Damn muties. Wasteland is better off without them. Muties aren't so tough if you've got the firepower.
Something on your mind? Good. Glad you did. If NCR or anybody else... Smart, charismatic. He's got a lot of pull with Nightkin, though. He talks, they listen. Keen is saner than most, but I know he's thinking of going his own way again. That happens, there's a good chance other... Worse. If Keen and the Nightkin tear... Most humans can't tell the difference between mutants. Might come here, look... That's like saying Caesar and Kimball would listen to each other. Nightkin don't have a lot of trust for... Because of a promise, one I haven't been able to keep. Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't stand it. Miserable situation. They either stay here and... See you.
Stupid big hornets were making noise all night.
Welcome, sir.
Here we go. I could use a doctor's bag if you have any handy.
A vertibird. Interesting.
Huh.
What's up?
It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas. But really, as long as you don't help... I'm really very boring. You'd get better...
Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. My father died when I was young, and I never got over it. Oh, and I like medicine and reading books about failed pre-war. Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man... Some people do. Look, I appreciate that you're trying...
Have you seen the new Securitron upgrades?
Hey, you're the one who's been going around help.
I pity anyone who gets testy with those.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mickey.
Where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
That's a lot of energy weapons. Oh, I've read about Repcon. I think they did some work with the...
Another one of Poseidon Energy's mini. That's how Repcon. Stop thinking so. Okay, I'll do my best.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay? What's up?
Oh, I thought my charm could win you over, but I'll head back to the old.
They say the Legion's bringing in veterans from out in Arizona. They must be getting ready.
How you doing?
Is it time?
I am coming!
Hey?
What's going on, man? See, then, so I enlisted, and
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me. The ranger vets are on their way. From Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails and spit meat.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. Honored to speak with you, sir. We still haven't gotten Ranger Morales' body back from the Fiends.
The ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails.
A lot of folks at McCarran really appreciate what you've done.
A lot of folks at McCarran really appreciate what you've done.
Word is, our Ranger vets are finally coming up from Baja. Hey. The Ranger vets are on their way from Baja. Never seen one before, but I heard they chew nails and spit navel.
Perimeter's been quiet since you left. I haven't got any more bounties for you. It's been quiet and calm since you last reported in. I haven't got any more bounties for you. It's been quiet and calm since you last... reported in. That's how I... I'm afraid you're not gonna find much help here. We've got our hands full as it is.
Hello?
Yeah? I'm not surprised.
I really don't have time to chat. They're an outlaw group primarily.
I've heard of you. Did you figure on coming out here and help? My problem? We're out of food, we're out of men, and we're out of... today. So... You kidding me, man?
I'm Bitter Root, first recon. You got... You trying to start trouble? Or do you really... It's a con name. You know, the Great Khan. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after... They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter... It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The Khans asked for Bitter Spring. My damn parents, too. You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get... When NCR slaughtered the Khans at Bitter Spring, the way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beatdown. So afterward, don't I? My dad got himself fucked up every chance he got. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they... And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Only reason they kept her around was because she was a... How'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass. Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess maybe he felt bad too, about how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to... Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those cons didn't die from NCR. I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper... Yeah. While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight. Yeah, look, he's not my real father. It's a long story. Guess you really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. Me? I'm here to do my... It's like I told you. You a merc? Well, then I guess you want to talk to me.
What is it?
Never seen you around before.
Look who we have here. Always nice. I've been placed in charge of morale. In fact, but it's understandable. But I can't complain. I'm not in the field. Which reminds me of something I've been meaning to Great. Since the camp is threatened by Legion, I propose... Yeah, it was bad. I'll leave... Great. Don't be surprised if you're already last when you return. If I'm right, the troopers will use any excuse to slaughter. Can I help you? Oh man, awesome!
What a pointless trip. You killed him? Didn't really think I'd do it, but as long as the Here, I owe you. Take it and get out of here, before I indulge—
Hello?
Hey. I'm always a sucker for a pretty face. Men have waged war on each other for countless— People fight and die for what they believe in. Sometimes it does feel that way. Often I just don't have the resources to make things worse. The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. Unfortunately, I don't have— That would definitely be appreciated.